How does one stay sane and healthy in an insane and unhealthy world, not yet completely evolved society? Beyond meditation, just stay in your lane and ignore the madness. You got to remember, like, part of spiritual practice and why a lot of the Vedantic and yogic perspectives, and also why Taoism and Buddhism recommended mental and also physical renunciation, was because there has always been a little bit of madness in society. And no matter how well-intentioned someone's efforts were, they still didn't take root within the society at large. In saying that, if we look at someone like the Buddha, right, his teachings have obviously had a big effect on the world. And I'm only using Buddha as an example because they are peaceful teachings, but they are still in the background, right? The focus has always still been the madness, the people who are, their hearts are maddened. They have a lot of opinions. They focus too much on the negative things in life. And so this can be related also to the negativity bias in evolution, because we do have a negativity bias within our mind. And that's why on YouTube, a lot of drama content and this and that is popular, because of negativity bias. Once someone sees a drama, it's easy click for them. When they see something positive, it's a different story. When we live in a world where we kind of cringe at expressions of love, but we accept expressions of fear and hate, then we are living in an insane society. But we see the default mode with most people is they do cringe when they see people who show signs of affection or love and wish people well. People cringe to this, and it's kind of strange. But when it's involved with drama and fear and hate, they are like, they love it. They love it. They jump on board, quick smart, yeah? And so when you say just stay in your lane and ignore the madness, you don't want to say that in the sense of being like you're obeying. Your greatest rebellion to the madness is being a peaceful person and living a positive and uplifting life, Luther. That's the greatest thing you can do. And you know what that does? It annoys people who live in fear. It annoys people who are angry. The reason why I get a lot of hate on the channel is because they see that Guyang and I and the community, we're all chill, we're good, we're happy. We're trying to live a shanti life with the limited time that we have. And we're not going to contribute to the drama. And so you can't drag me down. You can't drag me down. I'm good. I'm happy. You can raise all of these concerns, but those concerns have always been with us. They have always been with us. Problems in the world aren't new. I remember once Sadhguru said, when someone was mentioning to him the turmoil and conflicts in the Middle East, and he said, if you didn't have the internet or you didn't have television, you wouldn't know anything about this. So what makes it different from 1,000 years ago until now is only your understanding that it's happening. And so in knowing it, what can you do? Are you going to take up a weapon and you're going to go and fight for a certain cause? Like, what's the end goal? And so especially the Taoist way is to leave things alone. And this is the Vedantic and Buddhist sense, is to focus on your own spiritual practice and to be the most peaceful person possible that you can be through your own realization. And that's actually what inspires others, piece by piece. Yeah, we got to remember, we don't have much of an influence in our life, but we can influence our immediate circle, our immediate surroundings. Yeah, and that's what I would advise to you. You don't have to go up in arms, and don't be vexed by these questions that a lot of people want you to be vexed by. Oh, what about this political situation here? What about the hardship of this person and that person? And those problems have always existed, and we have never resolved them through the approach of protesting, of forcing our opinions on others. Because in forcing our opinions on other people, that creates more problems and creates more conflict, and then it compounds on each other, and then we are in the situation that we are in. And no one's ever taken a Taoist approach to life and said, you know what, instead of interfering, why don't we not interfere? If we all don't interfere, what happens? And we all know the answer to that.